guys, Mix here. Man, does it feel good to be back. It's been like a week since I uploaded. I apologize, I've just been really busy, but I've been feeling the most confident I've been feeling, and we're gonna get this channel back up and going. I'm gonna be trying to pump out more videos than I have been, just because I've really been slacking. But today we're not working on the RM, we're actually working on the pit bike, and as you guys just saw, it is running like absolute garbage. We recently got a nor'easter like a couple days ago, and you can see that there's some snow left, and I was riding it through it, and usually the pit bike, it can handle anything. But this snow was so heavy, something got messed up. When I was riding it, all of a sudden just started bogging, backfiring like crazy. I figured, all right, maybe some snow got in the air filter, something like that. The usual problem with riding in the snow. So I'm like, I'll let it sit overnight and let it all dry out. Try the next day, same problem, won't go away. I try again the next day, maybe because there's a little bit more, same problem. So now we need to start working on it. So before this thing blows up, because it is shooting flames, it is not happy. We're gonna try and fix this problem. It starts up every time, first kick. You know, it runs and idles fine. It does like kind of rev up by itself sometimes, so that's weird. And then if I could go quarter throttle and just kind of cruise around, just any bit more, half throttle or full throttle, dies, just totally just dies. So it's definitely a carb issue or just water in the airbox. So today we're just gonna be working with the carb. I've needed to work on it since I've got it, just because it always seems to have a problem with throttle sticking, and as you guys just saw, it was sticking really bad. Like I just cruise around, no hands on the throttle, and the idle isn't the idle, because the idle screw is almost out, and then if I rev it a couple times, it'll go back down. So it might be something with the spring, or maybe just the air fuel ratio, so we'll just have to find out. It's been a while since I've worked on the pit bike. I'm pretty excited to get started with it. So we're gonna have to take off the carburetor, because it is so tight, you know, you can't even get the bowl off because it's so close to the engine. Just gonna have to take off the 2 screws that are attaching it to the intake, and then remove it from the boot on the airbox, and then take out the throttle, and then we'll have the whole carb out. So guys, let's get started with getting this pit bike running right. All right, there we go. All right, so the carburetor is off, and this thing is absolutely disgusting. At least the outside of it is, so I'm curious to see what the inside of it looks like, so we're gonna open it up and see if it really needs a cleaning. Actually, before we take off the bowl and everything, I'm gonna scrape off all this mud and everything so it doesn't drip down inside. So yeah, we'll do that now and then take off the bowl. A little bit cleaner, you know, obviously it's not perfect, but it's way better than before. We can take off the bowl without needing to really worry about all that mud getting inside. So yeah, let's open up this bowl. So here's a look at the bottom of the bowl. Just you know, your usual sediments and everything on the bottom, nothing too serious. I can just wipe that all out. Inside of here looks good. I mean, there's like nothing really to clean. It actually looks really good. I probably just blow through the jets a little bit, clear them up. I mean, this thing is really spotless. All right, so I'm pretty surprised. We're just gonna take out the jets now and just blow through them, make sure nothing's really blocking them, put them back in, and then close back up, because this thing already looks really mint. So I just cleaned out the bottom of the bowl. It just has the usual stains just from the gas. That doesn't do anything, you know, because it won't clog up the jets, it won't come off. And then I just put back in the jets in the carburetor. The main one did look a little bit clogged, so I blew that out, and I can see perfectly through them. Yep, right there. So they were actually a little bit clogged. But anyway, now let's put the bowl back on and throw it back onto the bike. Also wiped up inside of the throttle tube, along with the actual you know, throttle piece that goes in. I wiped that all up to make sure that nothing will get between it and keep the throttle sticking. So guys, now let's put back on the carburetor. carburetor is completely on, along with the choke. Now I just decided that I'm gonna put in a fuel filter because it doesn't have one, so I figured it would probably be good to have one just so it won't get clogged up again if there's anything in the gas tank. So I'm just gonna put this on now, and then we'll do the first start. Fuel filter is on. Now it's time to do the first start, and I'm gonna leave the side plastics that go right here off just in case I need to tune it. It'll just be easier to access everything when they're off. All right guys, so here we go. I got the screwdriver just in case I need to adjust the air fuel ratio, but here we are. Okay, let's try it. Definitely revving up better. I'm gonna let it warm up a little bit before I really start, going full throttle and seeing if it's really fixed. So we'll wait a little bit and then take it out for a little test drive. Let's try it. So the pit bike is running mint. I just threw on the side plastics, and now this thing is all back together and driving great. I didn't even have to tune anything with the carburetor, so yeah, it was definitely clogged up or something. Throttle wasn't sticking. So yeah guys, that is awesome. But anyway guys, I'm gonna be ending the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so tell your friends about the channel. I always appreciate the support that you guys give me. And in last video, I asked if you guys wanted merch, and I just started designing some. I have some rough drafts on the way, and if I think that they approve, then I'm gonna put them for sale, and I'll let you guys know when they are for sale, if any of you guys would be interested in buying some. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, tell friends about the channel.